The race for Virginia's 7th congressional district stands to be one of the most closely watched elections this midterm cycle. The district, which is represented by Democrat Abigail Spanberger, is considered a toss-up, and Republicans are lining up to challenge the incumbent congresswoman. However, those Republicans first must get through their party's primary on June 21st.
America is the greatest country known to man, period. Hands down. I will say, show me a perfect country and I'll show you heaven. But by God, we are darn close to being perfect. If that weren't the case, we wouldn't have so many people literally dying at our southern border, trying to come to the greatest country known to man. So despite what the left liberal media wants to make us believe, America is the greatest country and America is that beacon of hope for the world.
Polling has been scarce in the race, but 3 candidates have received the most attention inside and outside of the district. Virginia State Senator Bryce Reeves.
I don't mean to trigger any woke liberals out there, but if you step onto my field talking politically correct nonsense, you probably won't succeed.
Army veteran Derrick Anderson.
Abortion on demand. Joe Biden and the radical Democrats are destroying America. Conservative warrior Derrick Anderson is ready to fight back.
And law enforcement officer Yesli Vega.
Together, we can retire Nancy Pelosi and restore our blessed republic. I'm Yesli Vega.
Like other Republican candidates across the country, Reeves, Anderson, and Vega have been laser focused on the situation at the southern border, rising inflation, and crime. And they've hit President Biden for his handling of those 3 issues while simultaneously tying Spanberger to Biden over crime, inflation, and the border.
I don't have to tell you that our country's in trouble. You know that. You turn on the TV and you can't get away from it. You go online and you read those headlines. You go on social media and you see the crisis at the southern border. You see our crippling economy, inflation at an all-time high, crime that continues to go up every single day.
Basically what's happened is that as you've taken God out of the schools and out of the community, it seems to me that things have gotten worse. I mean, you've got, the horrible shootings in the schools and shopping malls and restaurants, and it's because I think God's been taken out of raising your family. And I am ecstatic to have somebody that faith is one of their #1 priorities.
Whether you're moderate, whether you're independent, whether you're a Democrat, whether you're a Republican, everyone pays the same amount at the pump. Everyone's paying the same amount at the grocery store. You don't get a rebate for being a Democrat and going to the gas pump. I think that some of them might want that. But nonetheless, everyone is paying right now. I just got a phone call today from a sheriff in our district on one of the more western counties, one of the more rural counties out towards the mountains, that said they just had 2 fentanyl busts. What does it matter that there's something going on at the border? The Biden's failed policy at the border affects every county and every state in this nation. And every single county and state in this nation has now become a border county based on their failed agenda.
I've always voted on the character of a person and what they stand for. And I cannot stand for anything right now that the opponent side is living for, breathing for, working for. And President Biden, I really don't have anything good to say. I've never seen that the integrity to have somebody in there with ethics committee, that they're not able to pull this person out and impeach him that's not fit for the office.
People are struggling right now. And, gas prices are just one indicator of where we are. We're headed into a recession. We're almost $33 trillion in debt, and no one's talking about the things that matter most. And the things that matter most are the people that are 30 days from the street.
Republicans could also be facing an uphill climb in the district against Spanberger as a result of last year's redistricting process. The process saw the district move closer to Washington, D.C., and include the Democratic-leaning Prince William County.
We are a great nation, but when we are divided as much as we are right now, the American people suffer because there is no vision for America today. And that's the problem. I will tell you, as a Christian, I know what the Bible says about vision. It says, Proverbs 29:18 says this. It says, where there is no vision, the people perish. And we are perishing as a nation right now.
The 7th congressional district will be watched throughout the country. It has already been said that it's a bellwether district. It's a toss-up district. Everyone on June 21st is going to be looking for who is the nominee. I will be that nominee, and we're going to take back the 7th, we're going to take back Virginia, and we're going to take back the House of Representatives, folks. We need to retire Nancy Pelosi and get rid of Abigail Spanberger. Thank you all so very much for having me.